heard them talking, jubilating, happy, finally. So I'm like, if I'm going back today,
I love your entrance back.
You
Man,
know,
you
like-
gave them a show when you were entering, like.
I watched afterwards. I was like, this girl.
With Diddy and because there was a fake eviction, so Diddy and Joanna came
The
back.
entrance was
The entrance was
boring.
Yeah, so people brought CeCe's video, the slow mo.
Yeah, the way
She
you
was
entered
dressed
was
down.
crazy.
But it's better you have it or you don't have it.
Exactly. This past week in the Big Brother Naija house was pure chaos, and trust me, I am loving it. From Big Brother, fake evicting Diddy, Joanna, and Boy to the housemate gathering together to do media rounds on Imisi and her antics, to Isabella calling Joanna Dracula and Mide Anglerfish. It's a lot to talk about on the show, and trust we'll deal with that. My name is Elvis Christian, and you're welcome to the BBNaija Banter show, proudly brought to you by Pulse and sponsored by Indomie. Thank you so much for providing us deliciousness on and off screen. Guys, we have special guests. Everyone on the show is special, but some more special than the others.
Yeah.
No shade to the both of you. No shade, but we have reality TV royalty, ladies and gentlemen. One of the people who has kept the lights on in Big Brother's house all 10 seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome CeCe. Clap. It's so lovely to have you. You know, for the past 3 weeks, we have an amazing time thanks to Indomie. Thank you so much for giving us CeCe. Because if Indomie did not give us CeCe, we will not have CeCe. Exactly. Right. So how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you
today.
so much for joining us. And we have, other people on the show. All right, so introduce yourself. I mean, you've been on the show several times, but yeah.
So my name is Sonia. I'm a nurse. I'm a content creator too.
All right, let's meet you.
Well, do I need to
At this point,
myself?
it's like you're probably a co-host at this point. All right.
All right, my name is Steven. I'm a reporter and a writer for Paul Sports.
All right, so let's jump straight into the conversation. Let's talk Sunday's evictions. I feel like if you've been watching the show, something I've been saying that one thing I liked about this season is that I'm always gagged at at least one person that is evicted. Well, this week I spoke too soon because the two people that went home, we've been singing it since the first week. And you understand? Not we. I like the people, but like the fans have been saying, Tracy and Danari, you have the evil you have done is too long. You should go home. But right, finally they have gone home. What do we think?
Well, for Tracy, it was expected.
Mm.
For Denari too, it was expected too, because he had to go and meet his wife.
You guys are married.
I mean,
she's been calling him baby,
my
baby.
hobby.
So,
In just 7 weeks.
yes, so he promised to take her to his mom. So
Is it by taking to the mom?
I don't know.
All right, what do you think?
All right. For Denari, I expected him to have left last week. I was shocked Doris left before him, but it's no shock that he was supposed to leave this week.
All right. I mean, to me personally, I agree because Tracy, a lot of the fans were like, "Oh, she wasn't doing a lot," which I strongly disagree with because people, when it's reality television, you expect everybody to be at 100 every time. I think it's nice to see someone who is not as crazy as everyone.
And even when they are selecting, like during the selection process, they don't take two same personalities. They can have 10 mad people. Obviously, they have to mix the quiet ones and all of that.
Exactly. So let's talk a little bit about like evictions. So you've experienced at least 20 evictions in your lifetime.
How did I survive that?
Exactly. So how nerve-wracking is it being inside? Was there any point in time you was like, oh, I really think I'm going home this week? Was there any time?
For my first time on the show, which was 2018, I think every eviction day I was scared. I thought I was going to go home.
Oh.
Because I'm a very quiet person. So I didn't even know that I was being watched. I didn't even know that people I had supporters out there. So every eviction, I was scared. I thought I was going home. For All Stars, the beginning, yes, I thought I was going to go home. Because, I was in the season 2018 and then bringing me back again 2023. I wasn't sure if the people that are watching
supported
right
you
now.
there.
So I wasn't sure. But after a while, I figured out, okay, there's some people that are still with me and all of that. So I just started to get a little bit of confidence and all of that. But I didn't mind, to be honest. For All Stars, I just wanted to, come and see what All Stars
That's
is
all
about.
about,
I knew
yeah.
that All Stars would not be complete if I wasn't there.
Period.
So I was ready to go.
Preach.
Yeah, I was ready to go at any point. But I wasn't as scared as I was
On the
my
original
first time. No, I
season.
wasn't.
I mean, it's safe to say, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like if I want to think back to like the first housemates that I would feel like had a fan base. That had an identity for themselves, they had logos and all of that. I said that would go back to you. You understand? So I feel like a lot of the fan stan culture that we experience right now, courtesy Big Brother Naija, we can trace it back to you. And it's something, accolades. Yeah, thumbs up for that. So let's move past evictions. Fake evictions. This is something that happens sometimes on Big Brother, something you've experienced, firsthand. So Big Brother, there's a phone on the house. If you're not watching the show, you should be watching the show. There's a phone in the house, and the rule is that the closest person when it rings should pick and answer the phone call. So Dede and Kola were next to the phone when he rang, and two of them reached for the phone. According to Kola, he said that Dede really wanted to get the call as a lover boy. That's my unofficial fave this season. He was like, let the lady have it. And the lady had it and got the news that she should pick one person and they would be evicted, and she picked Joanna. How do you feel about initially when you heard that? Did you think it was a real eviction?
No.
Oh.
I honestly thought it was going to be the same thing that it did with Joanna. Or
you thought it was a real eviction?
No, I thought it was the same thing. It was going
you thought Biggie wanted to give them food
and that treat that he did. Yes.
Treat.
So I didn't know it was going to be fake and everything. No.
I was not shocked because I've watched the show and I know.
I mean, it's been 10 seasons.
And even you can't evict someone on Monday or Tuesday. It's kind of, I don't know.
They can do what they want to do.
When the voting is still on. Voting is still on.
I think Amaka, because I watched.
Amaka's one was Friday.
But it's still the middle of
It was
the
after the voting had closed, not when the voting was still on.
You do have a point with
You
that.
get, so I don't think they
But
can
it could have been
evict
someone that was supposed to leave the week before.
Before,
Okay,
They
maybe.
just kept the person back to.
For a little,
that's
razzle-dazzle.
fair.
They should do the same for Bryce Morgan too.
I was not shocked because I when immediately Ebuka said, because it was Ebuka's voice, he was saying you're the next person to leave the Big Brother house, and I was like, that it?
And one thing I know about Big Brother and the entire show is that words are important.
Yes, Big Brother mentioned it.
Words are very important. They never said you have been
evicted.
evicted. You are the next to leave
Leave the Big Brother house.
So every time someone gets evicted, Ibuka has to read that whole independently computed by Deloitte, blah, 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 Vulcans, blah, blah, blah. You have been evicted. Then you leave through the main entrance.
Yeah.
You
Even
understand?
this season, Ebuka did something similar to on Sunday. He wanted to evict the third person. I think third week or fourth week. He wanted to evict the third person and he didn't read that.
Yes. Once Ebuka goes through
he
that.
didn't read it, I know there's no eviction.
Yeah. I think the housemates have even clocked it. I think someone did when they saved Tracy. He didn't read that. It has been independently, blah, 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 blah. Once Ibuka reads that, he reads your rights.
Yes, it's just
exactly.
Like
Once Ibuka reads your rights, then says your name, you're going home. So, but if he doesn't do all of that, it's more likely that it's a fake eviction. Yeah. But this is something you've experienced. When you were fake evicted, what was going through your mind at that time?
It's been a long time. But yeah, I remember it was 3 people that went to the arena. It was me and 2 other people. Or one I can't remember, but like at the end of the day, I was the only one that came back into my house. So for me, while I was in my head, I wasn't thinking. Because now you're thinking, am I going home?
Yeah.
What is out there for me? Like I was actually very nervous, and I wasn't even thinking about the house, or in fact, I was just like, what's my fate? But the people in the house, I think they're the people that probably would speak more about it because they were inside the house,
when everything was happening,
and they were jubilating, they were celebrating. I don't know what they but at some point, I clocked it. I knew that I wasn't going home. Because I think that they were taking a lot of time, and then like the big brother was communicating with the ninjas, and I was hearing a little bit, and they gave me a glass like to hold. I was like, I'm not going home. And for me, what I was thinking is, if I'm not going home, these people, I will show you people something. I could hear them talking, jubilating, happy, finally. So I'm like, if I'm going back to and all that. So for me, I think I was too scared to even think or to even enjoy the experience, But like coming back, I think I was very glad that you guys thought I was gone.
I love your entrance back.
It was brought back. I think this week with Diddy and because there was a fake eviction, so Diddy and Joanna came back.
The entrance was
boring.
Yeah, so people brought CeCe's video, the slow mo.
Yeah,
she was dressed down.
Crazy.
But it's better you have it or you don't have it.
Exactly. If he didn't date, he didn't date.
Honestly, I wasn't trying to walk his particular way. I wasn't trying to get into that. I was just trying to enter that house.
Man, you gave them a show when you were entering, like,
I
came
I'm
in
back,
bitch.
Yeah. I watched afterwards. I was like, this girl. Yeah.
You understand? So lots of the fans were like, oh, this didn't have the impact of, like, example, CeCe's fake eviction.
Yeah.
It didn't change the game in any way. Why do you think this is like that is so?
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on this, honestly. I just felt like it was boring. That's it. And let me not talk too much. So that's it.
I think Big Brother didn't play the prank well.
Yeah.
What should he? Small brother, tell us.
Okay, I remember Messi's set when Big Brother pranked the housemate for Sheyi and Tacha. It was on eviction day. It was on eviction day.
So it was believable.
Yeah, it was believable. If Ebuka had even entered the house to evict them, it would have been reasonable. But picking up a call, you've been totally.
It was not given.
It was not given at all. Even the housemates were already like, this is fake.
Yeah, this was fake.
Are you sure it's not because of the people? Was there any top player?
I mean, we can say Diddy is a top player.
Yeah.
This season, Diddy is a top
That's
player.
why it would be hard to believe.
No, it could have
be
been
very
easy
hard
to
to
believe
believe.
if he had come inside the house, though.
I think she
Ebuka-
has a point
It would have
because
been hard to believe.
one thing is like the housemates know who they feel the conversations outside is circle. Because when Ibuka comes around, Ibuka will ask Diddy a question, Ibuka will ask Imisi a question, will ask Kola a question, will ask Coin a question. So the people that are being asked question is a very good way to like measure who is being talked about.
That would be too much. Fans are going to contest about it. If you take out a top player
On
just
Sunday,
like that,
it's going to be a lot of
just like, not
chaos.
disqualification, just like
It's going to
that.
be a lot of chaos. So I feel like personally, maybe because I like Diddy, I believed it. Because when I saw the phone inside the house, I was like, oh damn, I hope no one, if I was in the house, I'm not touching that phone. If I'm near the phone when it rings, I'll lie down. You understand what I mean? Like when I saw the phone, I kind of felt, I saw it coming. When I realized it was Diddy that picked it, I was like, this season Biggie has been very ruthless, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that thing you say, oh, they cannot evict anybody on Monday. If Biggie wants to evict somebody on Sunday morning, or Monday afternoon, Biggie would do it's his show. There's no rule that says this is how I would do it. You understand? So I believed it initially. How I now did not believe it is now when they were not taking time to show us. Because typically when you evict somebody, they have to come outside. So it's like, oh, I'm not seeing any of that. It's like, oh, maybe it's fake. But my problem with when they came back in, I didn't think I expected them to give me something. They came in with shawarma and said, did you miss us? Because we missed you. No!
Because we didn't. They said they didn't miss them.
I'm like, no. I understand. And the thing is that Diddy, yes, is a top player, but she's not exactly a very vindictive person.
Yes.
She's not a very spicy. When people are arguing, most times she's quiet.
She's just very there because she's very beautiful, yes. And again, because she called, she has
The
those
fishes
fishes,
narrative,
So that's
So she
why
has
she's
Diddy has a
up there.
couple guys that are three. Last we
Yes.
checked, 3 guys that like
But,
her.
but they've gone away from her now. Our
But now
fishes
it's
are
just
gone.
Now it's just one because the men realized that our fisherwoman refused to catch us.
Yeah, so-
that's a lot of conversation around her. So I felt like coming back, she didn't really do
much.
much. She just gave them their shawarma and went to go and sit down. Then the boy that liked her came to do media rounds.
Yeah, this is what happened. This is what happened. Coin is now with Isabella. What the hell?
She was even asking Corey if he's using her to play a game. Like, what's that business?
So talking about games, right? People always wanting to one thing we've heard about this season is it was like, oh, this one is playing a strategy. Thelma said strategy 50 million times on Sunday. So
Is what?
she's always saying, oh,
Strategy.
but this one is playing a game. This one is playing a game.
game.
Any
This one is
action they
strategy.
do,
I've clocked this one strategy. I've
this
done
one is a strategy. How much do you think a strategy is important in Big Brother?
It's very important, to be honest. I think the one thing that I do not know how to do is to stick to a strategy. I don't even know how to strategize. I feel like just go there, be you. And to be honest, maybe that's why I haven't won Big Brother.
Oh, please.
No.
Yeah, but having been on the show twice and also having watched the show sometimes, I would say one thing: it's very important to have a strategy and stick to it. Be ruthless about it. If you're going into the show to win the money, your eyes should be on the prize, the money. Don't lose guard. Forget about what anybody else is doing. Focus on it.
On your own.
And this person, no problem. Just focus on your own. If you're there to maybe be a first runner up, focus on it. If you're there to do ship, catch relationship, build friendship, whatever it is, focus on it. But it's very, very important because one thing about the show is that they don't give us script. No script given. However, they have a script. And they will try different things. And if you don't have your eyes on something, if you don't have a plan, a strong
Something
plan,
to touch, yeah.
you will lose guard. You will. So yeah, it's very important to have a strategy.
All right, guys. So talking about strategy, the strategy I have for the show is to keep everyone here fed. And what else? What best to keep you fed than Indomie noodles? Let's have some Indomie noodles, please. No clap for me. Thank you
was a
so
good
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the Indomie chicken pepper soup flavor.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. So guys, let's dig in.
It smells really nice.
Yeah. Yours is the Oriental fried noodles. Indomie Oriental fried noodles. And it matches your vibe a lot. You know, very classy, very poised.
You can say that again. I actually like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because the spice is very mild. And I can taste like herbs and the vegetables and all of that. So yeah, I like it.
So let's talking about Oriental fried noodles. It's a flavor that, you know, denotes classiness, you know, soft girl, soft boy aesthetic. So does that remind you of anybody?
Myself,
Period.
I stay classy.
Period. So exactly on the show, you were very on specifically because All Stars is very recent in my head.
Yeah.
I'm a very small boy. When
2018
happened, I was a
You're
baby.
still wearing pampers.
I was a baby. So All Stars is still very fresh in my head. And I remember you're one of the people that kept it classy a lot. Dress sense, especially on Sundays, Saturdays.
Yeah.
You always the budget for the outfits. I can't even imagine. I cannot imagine. So anybody apart from yourself, anybody that gave that Oriental fried noodles vibe?
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people were very fashionable during All Stars. A lot of people. It almost felt like a competition actually. But I think somebody that stood out was new. Yes, that guy knows how to dress.
Oh, he does.
Yes, he does.
He does. So you guys, any Oriental fried noodle housemate on this season for you guys?
Honestly, Didi, Sultana. She's trying. Didi's trying. Sultana's trying. Who again? I don't think anybody else.
I feel like for me, in terms of if I hear the term Oriental, the first person that comes to my head is Thelma Lawson. Her fashion isn't very a very nice dress. She dresses very cultural sometimes. And there was one outfit I think it was 2 weeks ago. She had a boat on her head.
I think I saw a picture.
Yeah,
like that.
with
I saw a
beads.
picture.
And it was, I had not seen that at least on the show before. So that was a very Indomie Oriental noodles, fried noodles moment for me. So let's move a little more. Let's show a little love to the Indomie chicken pepper soup flavor. So spicy people, and we're back to you. The original Spice Girl.
Everything. Classy, spicy. Bring it all.
Everything, right? It's the blueprint, the red print. So spicy moments from your season or anyone you can think of right now.
I mean, to be honest, no competition for this person. The spiciest person I've ever met in my life is Venita. My friend Venita. That one. She's not small pepper or big one.
Big pepper.
Big one.
Big pepper.
Big
So yeah.
pepper, not the
For
little
spicy
one.
moments, I think our pool parties very spicy. Our Saturday parties, yeah, I enjoyed all of those things.
Right. So for me, this season, at least this week, a very spicy moment for me was when Imisi took people's spoons.
God damn it.
Sometimes
That girl is
when I watch her, sometimes I'm always like, what is going on in this person's
I
head?
love it.
What's going on in
I
that one?
love
What
it.
I
is
love that prank.
I love
Like,
it.
I love what is wrong
I
with her.
love it.
Like, she has a lot of things wrong with her, and that's why I love. I like
That is why Faith is always pissed. What is going on with this girl?
So Faith is somebody who believes in logic, believes in that
Yeah.
1 + 1 is
It's
2,
two.
He wants to
believes in
analyze,
trying to
he wants-
analyze things.
Are you sure that's why?
No, I'm just like,
I
Imisi-
feel like because he understands that's a competition right there.
I get that. That's why
Yes,
we see
yes.
it.
The
competition
less
actually.
his drama, the less she's a competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he has analyzed everything, and Imisi is somebody who is like, she wakes up anywhere belly face.
Yeah,
She's
it's fun
going to.
too.
Anyhow it is. At least that's how it
Find out
comes
it
off
comes.
to us. People say
Yeah.
it's a strategy on her part, but after watching her, this is the 8th week now. I think the girl just wakes up and does
I think.
anything that
Anything
comes
she
to her
likes.
head.
Yes, anything.
Because during the presentation, Faith was the I think it was for a brand, and Faith didn't want her to talk. She just stood behind and started doing fake signs.
Yes, fake signs,
Sign
yeah.
language. she's like, I will get my screen time however I want to get that screen time. And the crazy thing is that once you feed the camera will show you.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it? They didn't even know. They was just focused. on
Somebody
her.
was talking and the camera was moved to her. But she was
What are you
doing.
doing?
You understand? So she's someone who is a very spicy. She's the
Yeah.
perfect person this season. Another person that is spicy. Unpopular opinion, it is Isabella. Although the spice is not really,
It's
you
not
know,
easy.
done.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe she
It's
should
not
I
eat
feel
more.
I feel like she was going to be surprised. That first time she entered the house, oh God, I was like, wow, this girl is going to bring us heat. But along the line, and she started showing herself, like, she's not like CeCe. She was supposed to be like CeCe.
Oh,
Seriously,
CeCe is
I
CeCe.
feel like she was using your strategy, yeah. The first time she entered, I'm like, okay, this girl being
What is
out.
CeCe's strategy?
Exactly. I was
Like,
gonna
Eh,
ask
what
you.
is CeCe's?
Everybody's always saying CeCe strategy.
I mean, exactly.
What is
Some
my
people always.
strategy?
Some people say
No,
every.
you're
every
fearless.
season.
You're very bold. You're very
Unapologetic.
yes, and you say your thing. You don't even give a
Chicken pepper soup
flying.
flavor.
So and you tell people things to their faces. You don't even say that they're back. So she's like that. I was thinking that's how Isabella is gonna
You
be
do have a
like.
point.
Yeah, actually.
But she just didn't give again. I'm like, oh God, this girl.
So we should feed her more
Yes.
Indomie chicken.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
yes,
she needs it.
yes.
So the spice will come out.
Yes.
Super badly behaved. All right, so let's jump right into our conversation. Let's talk about Coin and Isabella. It's a ship that's, will I call it a ship? I think for now it's a jet ski.
Okay.
We have not gotten to ship yet, but they've done a lot of physical stuff. And Dede was fake evicted. Dede and Coin are quite close, and now that Dede is back into the house, she's realizing that I just left 2 days
And everything.
and
is
everything
gone.
has changed. She has lost her fishes because she calls the guys that are trying to her fishes. So when she was fake evicted, she came back. She didn't have fish again, only one.
Only
Only one fish
Nobody was
remaining.
making her breakfast.
And in their case, it's the fish that's trying to hunt the fisherwoman. But that's a conversation for another day. So she comes back and she's not exactly enjoying the dynamic. Do we think Dede is in her right mind to feel that way?
Yes, because I think she enjoys the attention. Coin usually cooks for her in the morning.
She
Always
said,
doing this.
coming in, she was like, one thing you won't catch me doing is cooking. I was like,
Beginning of the
Okay.
show.
I've done enough
She's a
cooking.
No,
boss.
she has cooked.
Yes.
She had fishes that were cooking for her, but now
Yeah,
she
so-
don't enter the kitchen.
So she's meant to feel that way. If it's me, honestly, I'll feel the same way. I'm like, Isabella, why would you go to Isabella because of me? Do you get? So she has the right to feel that way, honestly.
So
As a girl,
right.
I won't lie. She has
right.
the
She
right.
likes her fishes.
Yeah, like her
Yes,
fishes.
yes.
Personally, yeah. Everyone that watches the show knows that I love Dede. Dede is a housemate that I like a lot on the show, but I don't think she has the right to feel it.
Same thing I wanted to say.
Because the game that she has been playing was string these men along,
Thank
give
you.
them just a tip of attention. That's what she does. Let's say today she will touch your face. She has given you food for 1 week. You understand? So she's been giving the guys she's been microdosing them with attention. So now that she's out of the picture, one of the Jason J has already moved on
That
since
one
like
As in since.
the
that
first
one
one or
gone.
the first fish has
Has
gone to the
gone.
shark since. So Coin was one of the last two remaining fishes, and he has moved on. I don't think she has the right to feel weird about
Yeah,
it
same
because
thing,
one,
yeah.
like she always says, you did not come into the house with anybody.
Yeah.
Nobody's your
Nobody's there
chef.
to make friends.
No one is your bestie in this house. People go home every
But you know
week.
you're
Came
not
here
in
to
that
play
house,
game.
right? So you
I
don't
understand.
understand how it feels.
I understand. I
So-
understand. When I try to talk about the show, one thing I would always like to keep is that I have never been in there. I don't know how it feels. These people are not characters; they are human beings. So I don't know how it feels to them. I'm just going to speak from what I see, which also is not the full picture, right? So I feel like, I don't think Dede should feel a type of way about it. The game that you are playing is what led you here. So carry fire on or
Yeah,
turn
most
off.
especially-
pump
I
the
feel-
brakes.
that's
feel
a
like
game, oh.
I feel like it's very normal because in that house, you start to forget about outside world. So in that house, whoever that you can connect with is like your family, it's like your friend. So maybe she's not necessarily like, wanting the guy back based on, I want to be with you, but like, this is my family, this is my friend,
Yeah.
Sure, and this is actually
Yeah.
something that she said.
She said,
Yeah,
yeah.
You know,
it will hurt you.
yeah,
It will
Coin
hurt
is
you to
her
see
person.
that.
Yeah.
And again, because just because I left for how many days? 2 days?
Yes.
And then
You're
I'm just completely
switching.
erased. Yeah, you will feel some type of way. You
Yeah,
will.
they don't want to feel that way.
For me, I feel like if you
Because
This
they're
one,
guys.
they will go and cry. They
Yes.
will even cry.
The thing is, I feel the way she defined their friendship made me feel like she does not have a right to like get angry.
Do you
about
understand
herself.
that even friends that someone you just sit with to talk to in the house every time, it's so close. You don't understand because who else?
right.
That's your safe space right there. So you don't have to have a romantic relationship with somebody for you to miss. To be honest, when Ike left, I cried like a widow. That's my friend. I was wearing black. I was wearing glasses. I couldn't even. In fact, I couldn't come out because I was like, everywhere reminds me of this guy, and that's my friend. So to be honest, I can understand how she felt when she came back and found out that okay, my person is no longer my person.
person.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, one thing, it's always good to see perspective,
Yeah.
right? Hear other people say, because initially I was like, Dede, to be honest, we're not really showing,
And you
giving
still
this
have
guy
color,
energy.
you
And you
still
still
have
have color at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The thing is, I understand what Dede is doing with, at least now she has 2 fishes remaining, collar and half fish
Half-fish
coin,
coin.
right? Collar is giving her the attention that anybody would want. Collar is always there for her. The boy can't cook, but he will at least gist you.
Right.
He cooked some days ago.
Was
so-
he edible?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, so Kola gives her the attention that she wants, but she knows that Kola is doing that from the basis of a romantic feeling. Kola is, I want to like
And she
about
has
him
a relationship right
outside.
yes.
So Kola is someone who is very clear in his intentions. I like you. And the reasons why XYZ is happening is because I like you. Coin, on the other hand, is doing things from a friendship perspective.
Yeah.
This is my friend. Let's cook together. Sometimes they can share their beds. Nothing happens, but they sleep on the same bed and things like that. So I understand why she would need a friend. You understand? Because if I have a female friend and a girl that's trying to toast me, wink, wink, the friend will always be,
Yes.
what I would want to have around.
But,
So I
but I
understand
don't
Dede now.
think she should feel like that. Anyway, she's not out of the house yet because Coin wanted to use her. At the first time, he said it before that he wants
to play the same game she's playing.
Yes, he wants to play a game with her. So when she comes out of the house, she'll know that she's that Coin is not her
They're
person
not
at all.
playing games. Even Dede herself is playing game.
This game, kwa. This one game everybody's playing. The thing is, I understand that they are all playing games. Everybody's trying to win 150 million naira.
Yeah.
But we tend to lose the humanity when we are watching the show. That at the end of the day, yes, they are playing a game, but in a house of 29 people, you need at least one person
that
that
will get
is
your back.
genuine with you.
Yeah.
You cannot call your sister. You cannot check the group chats. You cannot call your mom. You cannot call your pastor. It's you and you alone. So that's that about that. Any more musings on that?
Nothing. I don't want to say it.
I think you stick with that color.
All right. So Imisi has had an interesting week. Imisi has
Drama
had
girl.
interesting weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah,
Every week she's always
Imisi is
having an
one
interesting
source of
event.
drama, one source of spice, chicken pepper soup flavor this season. And Imisi, in a bid to get back at the housemates for not getting alcohol at the party, she took their utensils, their spoons, and she hid it for a very long time and said, everybody eats with your hands.
I love it.
It was
I love it.
Rude Boy spoon that bust my head.
How did he make his food?
He broke he broke a bit of this thing and put it down. He started using it to drink Gary. I was like, what is this?
Imisi is something. Imisi is typically, I'm going to admit something. Typically, Imisi is not a type of housemate that I would gravitate myself towards. Me, I don't like Wala. I like I'm a shipper. I want to watch people fall in love. I want to watch people play tasks and win. When people start to fight, it stresses me out. But for some reason, I'm enjoying it. Because I feel like she sits down and be like, how do I mess these people?
She told Kola yesterday, I can do anything for you. If you want me to go and disrupt the whole house,
No, she's a good friend though.
Yeah,
She's actually a very good friend. If she likes you and she's your friend, she's a very good friend. I like her for that.
Talking about friends, on Sunday, Ebuka asked a question. Imisi and Isabella were having a conversation, and Isabella called Midi anglerfish, which is wild because Midi is a very beautiful girl and the anglerfish is a very ugly fish. And called,
I think it's the mouth.
doesn't matter.
The same mouth. No, I don't know. I saw the picture.
So you see what Isabella is saying?
Yeah, I saw the picture. Yes, I saw the picture. I saw it, so I don't know.
How bad? That's
On
not fair.
X, for God's sake.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
not
the
fair.
picture.
So do you? A lot of the housemates were like, when Ebuka asked Imisi the question, Imisi was like, "Oh, I did not say it. Oh,
It was
Isabella that said it." A lot of the fans were like, "Oh, Imisi threw Isabella, who is her friend, under the bus." What do we feel about a situation like that?
I think it's very important to clear your name at every point on the show, to be honest. Because, first of all, I'm sure the viewers knew who said what.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. The person is going to come out and still see that. So what's the big deal? So I think it's very... And again, I'm sure that when the question was thrown at her, in her mind, she's thinking about, oh, is that what people are saying out there? That is me.
Yeah.
I don't think she's thinking about anybody else. And that's okay.
And that's okay.
You're on the show.
Yeah.
You're there to play a game. So, I mean, sometimes leave friendship aside, you know.
It's
Do you think she should have had Isabella's back?
Well, 50-50 to me. 50-50 to me because there was a part that she said, she later, after the show, after the eviction, she said she and Isabella discussed something similar to if they asked her similar questions. You understand? So I think there's an understanding between her and Imisi, Isabella and Imisi. So, but on the other hand, I felt she could have been diplomatic.
How would you?
On the spot?
As a wait now, I'm Ebuka. Coco, I'm the presenter here.
Well, eviction, she's probably too scared. Is she going to Monaco?
Steven, we saw you call Elvis an anglerfish. Did you say
I'm not
it?
the one, no, but that's all I have to say.
They will eat you up. I trust the house. They will tear you up. No, but
the thing is, I know that the housemate, even if she did not call Isabella's name, the housemate will know it's Isabella.
No.
Yes, they will.
They will think it's Sultana.
No, because at that moment, Sultana and Isabella don't talk.
Okay.
It was only Imisi and Isabella, so they would know it's Isabella that said it.
Okay.
And in looking at the two people she called anglerfish and this, they will. It's so.
So you mean so you believe that they look like the anglerfish, so they should know it's them they're talking about?
about.
Is that because what do you mean by that?
I did not say anything.
So what do you?
But was it told? Wasn't a secret now?
No.
It's not like don't tell
Yeah,
anybody.
but people that dragged Ibukasha for that question.
Because Ebuka painted it. Ebuka made it look like Imisi said it. But I understand. As a presenter, I would defend my colleague. Ebuka needed to see how their friendship dynamic would work. You understand? Ebuka, the way Ebuka asked that question, he knew that the only option Imisi would have would be speak for myself and say who said it. And Ebuka got the result that he wanted. You understand? It's presenter 101. If you're a presenter, you would understand. Thank you.
I like
If
it.
there was no video evidence,
No, but
I don't think
Big Brother is a
Ebuka
show.
would
Big
have,
Brother is a
like,
show that
gone.
we see the conversations. Ebuka, like me and you, are watching the same. Ebuka does not have a different version of the show. Ebuka is watching the same thing I'm watching in my house. So if Ebuka saw that conversation happening, it means a video exists. And one thing about Big Brother, once their Big Brother fans, once their faves on the TV, they are
Start
filming
video,
it
yeah,
for
filming it.
evidence so that you understand. So yes, I get Imisi's point. As if it was Elvis Christian, if it was me, Ebuka threw the question on eviction day that emotions are already high. Ebuka said, I said something. I would say I did not say it. As a matter of fact, Steven said it. That's what I will do, because in the house, you don't know what people are saying online. And narratives are very important.
Yeah.
Because that affects, Big Brother is 72 days. Your life is 100 years.
Yeah.
You understand? So those narratives are very, very important, and you need to clear them as it's hot.
Yeah, immediately.
You understand? So
get you.
that's that about that. Let's move on to X and see what the fans are saying. So we have at Tweet Oracle, he says, can Faith just leave Imisi alone? Did she steal his destiny? Because I'm not getting his unhealthy obsession with her. Gosh, it's so cringeworthy.
Every week, he has something
He
to
has
say about
a problem
Imisi.
with her, and she liked him. Oh, really, really. She actually liked him the first 2 weeks.
I think Kola was saying something about Imisi, saying Faith told him Imisi tried to kiss Faith, tried to show.
No, she was telling the housemates. Faith was actually discussing it with the housemates.
Yeah.
With
So
everybody
Kola
who
went to tell Imisi.
wanted to listen that Imisi was trying to kiss him, touching her body, trying to seduce him. He was saying a lot.
Imisi was
He
like,
was saying a lot though. And I was like,
never in my life. I was like,
he said
thing is
Imisi
that-
is not his standard, like Imisi is not
wow.
his
Now,
type
wow.
of lady. I mean, he said a lot
said a lot
about her.
about
So
Yeah.
I'm 50-50 on this, right? I feel like Faith is someone who has shown his smarts on the show. And I feel like he has clocked that Imisi, whatever it is Imisi is doing, is working on the outside, and he's trying his best to frustrate it.
Yeah.
And he is a game player. It's what you are, so it's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If I'm in that house, if I catch you crying, I'll go and lie down there and cry too.
that's what they started.
You understand?
doing.
If I hear anybody say, "Oh, they are bullying me," I will find somebody that will bully me too. You understand? So I understand what Faith is doing, but at the same time, it comes off like play. So that's what you say. Play your own game.
Yeah.
If anybody's playing that, you find
Don't
your
play
own
with
and
other
play.
people's scripts.
Don't spend more time doing media rounds on another person's
person's
strategy.
script, yeah.
While and one thing I've noticed with the show is that the more you talk about other people's strategy,
The more you
are
give them
making
that, people
the
to like
audience
them,
know and
yeah.
like them
Like
more.
them
So
more.
like, mind your business. So I get what Oracle is saying here. All right, so we have Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. She says, seems like Kola and Diddy did a lot last night. Bright's asking him if they did more than the last time, and he said yes. He'll be sharing details later to Bright. Chai Diddy. Kola will tell the world what you both did last night. Oh. So,
What did they do?
till today we
don't
don't
know
know.
yet.
Till today we do not
Kola
know.
reviews that they will too drag Diddy. They will drag Diddy.
Why would they
online.
drag Diddy? They won't. Why would they want
No,
to
they
drag
will drag
Diddy?
her based on the narrative she has put down from the start of the show.
That she has a boyfriend.
Yes, and
Will she be the first housemate
And
to
to
have
have
a
a boyfriend and
aside
just do
from that,
something.
she's, I don't want a hug. I don't want you to physical touch. I don't want any emotional stuff.
But you know,
All
Diddy
those
likes
things.
Kola, right?
Yes.
Did she tell you?
She likes him.
But
she likes him.
Painting that narrative
Where
that
did
she
she-
likes Kola.
Where
she
did they
likes
say
him.
it?
No, but you see the gestures now. You know she likes him.
I think Diddy has grown to have a soft spot. I don't want to say Diddy likes Kola because it's not something Diddy has said
She's
herself.
getting used
So
to.
yes, and one thing about if you want a babe to like you, you have to constantly yearn.
Yeah.
Show her that you are present, and that's what Kola has. Kola has been doing that since week
Week
one. And we're week 8, Kola has been showing that
So
I am.
it's-
If you need a
yeah,
shoulder to
yeah.
cry on, I'm here.
Yeah.
If you want someone to help you, you understand. So of course she would warm up to him. I think what Diddy is doing right now is warming up to Kola. I don't think she likes him because she still stands on business as regards. Oh, don't touch me
No,
sometimes.
I mean, she likes him, but doesn't mean that she doesn't have a boyfriend outside that she also know.
So Diddy can like 2 men.
Not like you can love your boyfriend and like a guy. Do you get?
Oh,
No, not like
Do you agree?
like.
Can you like 2 girls at the same time?
yeah.
Yeah.
So why can't
No.
you-
I was just saying no.
Out of the abundance of the house, the mouth speaketh.
No.
Let me tell you. Yeah, the
No,
baby
me, I
didn't
was
like.
saying yeah, that you should
him.
continue.
You see what about men? They can't take what they can give.
No,
Yes.
that's what I was saying.
You can have a boyfriend and still like somebody like, because he's showing you that that side of him. So
But
you
I
can,
get that.
of
I
course.
get that. But now that there is a narrative that she has done more with the guy,
Narrative is not fact.
Facts. There is the video.
but
No
Kola
evidence.
does not lie.
No evidence.
Kola does not lie.
Yeah.
But no
He
evidence
has never
now.
said anything in that house.
But no
that comes off as
evidence.
lie.
No evidence. There
Even
was
though
not
he
a court.
does his media round, he says exactly what happens.
All right, now this media rounds conversation is something I want to talk about. So I feel like male housemates on this season are not subjected to the same standard as their female counterparts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of narrative that they started calling Kola sister Kola because he tends to talk a lot. He's a yapper. You know, so if something happens, he would go and discuss it with somebody else. So people are now using that to drag him. But we have the girls sit down and they talk about things happening. So why is it a problem when Kola does it, but when every other person? If something happens to Dede talks. When she was close out with Mide, she would tell Mide, she would tell Coin, Mide would tell Bright would tell whoever he wants to tell. But once Kola talks about somebody just like this, it's a problem.
I think the reason why people feel that way is because Kola's situation is only with Dede. It talks only about Dede to other housemates.
To other housemates, yes, true. It goes round.
Unlike maybe, let's say, Mide. Mide might have issue with Zita, talk about Zita around the house. Have issue with Super, talk about it's a different narrative. You understand? But for Dede, for Kola and Dede, it's always about Dede.
It's not always about Dede. It's about Imisi. He always talks about Imisi too now.
Well,
He talks about Imisi too now.
I think that started recently, not from the start of the show. It started recently when Imisi started. When he started feeling like, okay, I think Imisi is doing too much. Imisi is trying to like get him in a bad spot and everything with the housemate and everything. So it's more about everything. Everything about Kola is about Dede.
I don't agree.
But I think to add to that, I think there's also this stereotype that it's women that talk a lot.
So when a man does
it, it's like why are you? It's just normal thing that happens in the society.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to our last comment. We have Pearly Nda says, Dede called the guys fishes and it was crickets. Isabella called the girls anglerfish and Dracula. CTS everywhere. I don't think this is a fair comparison because when Dede called her guys fishes, she was trying to she just didn't want people to know who she was talking about. And fishes is not in a way to insult or demean them. When people say, there are many fishes in the ocean, so those are her fishes in the ocean. Big Brother's house is the ocean. That's what Dede meant by that. But Isabella calling them...
to defend her.
I'm defending her.
You're trying to defend her.
I'm seeing that.
I am.
Yeah, you're sounding like you're defending her. It's okay.
We do that all the time. Everybody. The thing is that we do the same things, but we drag this housemate because they're doing it on camera.
So somebody calls you a fish, now would you like it? Like someone that you like.
I hope I'm a favorite fish.
The context matters.
The context
matters. Matters.
The context matters. She did not mean it to demean them. Which, by the time when Ebuka casted that fish, he went to discuss to all three of our fishes that I did not say it to insult you. This is what I said. And that made Jason run away. He refused to be a fish.
No, I can't be a fish.
So, but Isabella's own was insulting. Because she chose specific fishes, specific creatures that are not appealing.
God, I beg.
You're right. You don't agree?
I agree, actually. I agree.
All right, let's move on to the last segment of the show we call our Indomie Nuggets, where we have our reality TV royalty here. CeCe, give us something, advice, whatever it is that you want to tell us. If you tell us Obi is a boy, that is enough as an Indomie Nugget. So do you have any information, advice to the housemates right now? Housemates that have gone home, your colleagues, anybody? Let's have it.
So I'll keep it within Big Brother. So I think one advice I'll give to whether you're in the house, whether you've left the show, it doesn't matter. Just know that when you come out of the house, that's where the real work begins, to be honest. Forget about what you did well, what you could have done better, whatever. Forget about the house is the house. If you win, good luck. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. But if you do not, the journey doesn't end there. I've seen so many housemates come out and build from nothing. Not nothing, actually, from whatever it is that they got out of the platform. I've seen people that left in after 2 weeks. I've seen them doing so well. So it doesn't matter. Just know that when you come out, you have a lot of work to do, and do not be discouraged. I know that the industry is very saturated right now, but just be on your own lane. Your lane can never be too busy. It can't be, just stay original, stay very authentic. Just do you. Do you. And trust me, you'll do great.
All right. Thank you so much, CeCe. Please, you have heard that. Do you. Don't get ready with me. Do something else. I'm joking. Please do girl me if you have to. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this episode of the Big Brother Naija Banter Show. Did you have fun?
I had fun. Actually.
It was so gorgeous having you on the show.
Thank you.
I can't say the same about you guys, but I'm joking.
Of course, we have.
Anyways, guys, if you want to come on the show, all you have to do is go over to our social media platforms, our Pulse Nigeria 247, send us a message that you want to be on the show. If you want to beg us like she begged us, you can. I'm just trying to relax. Tell us you want to come on the show and we just might have you and you just might see your fave on the show. So hey, she is a big fan of CeCe and she got to meet her. Right. Yes. So if you want to have that experience, you know what to do. Post Nigeria 247 and we just might get you on the show. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Indomie, for bringing us this amazing gorgeousness here and the gorgeousness here to satisfy us. Thank you so much for providing us deliciousness every time you come around. Thanks for keeping the lights on. Without you, I would be nothing. All right, guys, we're saying goodbye. I'll see you next week.
Bye.